Alright, I had a question on how I clean chrome. Well, there's a lot of different ways to restore chrome a little bit. I can't bring it back 100% of course. But here we got a handlebar. This side is not cleaned up, and this side I've already done. The worst of it's right here. You just can't fix that. But if you look on the back side, that looks pretty shiny. Looks pretty good. Needs a little bit more touch up, but compared to this side, that's what it started like, and that's what I ended up with. There's a lot of different ways to do it, from a razor blade to balled up news or aluminum foil. I've heard soda works because it's acidic or whatever. I don't know. I found this method works best for me, so I'm going to work on this roughest part here, the part that looks the worst on this side, and I'll show you how I do it. It's actually really easy and pretty quick. Get some quality chrome polish. Make sure to shake it up before you do this. Oh yeah, that's a little bit too much on there, but it came out a little faster than I expected. I just rub it around with my finger. I got some cardboard on the table so I don't get the polish on the table. I don't know if it'll leave a discoloration or anything. But this is just standard chrome polish. I like the dab technique, kind of brings it up kind of thick. And you're probably going to want to let that sit there for a couple minutes, not a real long thing. Like I said, I've heard razor blade. I don't like that idea because the steel in the blade's so hard that it might actually pit the chrome. Thanks, kitty. Go away. And I got a real expensive tool here. It cost me 5 cents because it's a nickel. And I get a nickel with a good ridge on it. And if you have old hands like me that get tired, take a pair of vice grips and hold that nickel. So I'm just going to use the coin, and see, that's kind of got a little bit of chemical working in there. Now I'm just going to take the nickel, it's a magic nickel, and gently rub on the chrome. Don't push on it, don't give it too much force, just like the weight of the coin. Use about a 45-degree angle or less, and just kind of rub it, and you can tell when it's getting cleaned up because the sound will change. And you can feel the coin is much more smooth on the metal. It works out smoother. So you just kind of gently go at it like this, and it takes a while, and you'll miss spots because it's covered up in the polish, and you can't really see where you've been and where you haven't as well. But you can if you just give it some patience. You mostly go by feel, and you can see some of the worst of it, and see all that brown gooey stuff. That's the rust. And I've never really scratched chrome like this unless you really get into it and give it too much arm. So just be gentle with it and take your time. This isn't a long process in the first place, so you might as well not cut corners. So that's not bad. Just kind of give it a little rub to try to work that in there. I got a clean cloth here, of course. Actually, a cloth t-shirt works best, like an old t-shirt that you've used and is no longer good. These shop towels work pretty good. And it's not perfect yet. It's going to need another application. And you can see some of the spots that I actually missed. You see the grooves. But that is coming really, really clean, really clear. Basically, you just have to take your time and go over the whole thing very carefully. And there's pits, especially like this right here, that's just not going to come off. The chrome scratched up. That's unrestorable. It has to be replated. But you get the idea. Basically, another application with that, and some more with that. And after you get all this side polished up, of course, this side's going to be all fingerprinty. So you got to do the whole thing again all at once. But that is basically good chrome.